Hey everybody, it's Sean from BusyBox, and today we're going to add some sizzle to our footage using a few clips from the 4K ComicFire FX volume. Let's add some spice to this otherwise bland skateboarding clip. Yeah, much better. We'll start off by jumping into After Effects and importing our 4K ComicFire effects clips from BusyBox. And we'll go ahead and drag those into a folder and name it ComicFire Clips. Then import our video and drag it down to create a composition of the same size. And make a new composition, call it main. This is where we'll do all of our assembly. So drag our video comp into our main comp, and we're going to want our first ComicFire clip to follow the skateboard. So we'll need to make sure to open our tracker window. Now hit track motion, and we'll get a little window up in our video that we'll want to place over a good tracking point. This rear skateboard wheel has good contrast and should track well, so place the tracker there. And then hit the play button in the tracker to analyze forward, and After Effects will follow and create the motion path. Okay, so now let's grab our first 4K animation from ComicFire and drag it into our comp. Since these are 4K, we'll need to size them down under 10% or so. Set a keyframe for the position, then use the pick whip to attach it to the attach point on the tracker, so it will follow the motion. Now let's find the point where we want our fire to interact with the skateboard. Down here as he begins to kickflip. We'll use our pen tool to create a mask around the skateboard so that it appears as the fire passes behind the skateboard. The mask will have to be inverted and animated frame by frame, so it'll take a little while and some patience. Now let's drag down our next ComicFire clip and slide it into where our action occurs, and size it down to fit the scene. Then we're going to animate the position with a few keyframes to follow the action we want. Let's do the same with our next fire clip. The action in the clip is running counter to what we need, so we want to go over to our effects and search for flip and apply that to the clip. We'll then need to change the scale height to 100 and the scale width to -100. And now our fire will trail off to the left behind the skateboard. Position the fire clip where we want, somewhere near where the rear wheel touches back down on the pavement. Now go back into our project window and drag our final ComicFire clip into our comp. And once again, adjust the size and position to suit the scene. You may also want to go back to the third clip and adjust its position now to coincide with the position of this fourth clip. Go to your main composition and select all the fire clips. Duplicate them and change the blending modes to add. Now we're going to create a soft glow around our fire. So go to our FX, find a suitable blur. I'm using a fastbox blur. You can experiment with others. Adjust the blur radius to 150 or so. Then go back and add a fill, and you can make this whatever color you want. We're sticking around red and orange. Go back through to adjust each effect to taste. And then we'll add a slight amount of color correction with a curves adjustment to our main video. And there you go. Add sizzle and spice to your next video with ComicFire effects from BusyBox.